Louisiana Beer Reviews, Left Hand Brewing's Peanut Butter Milk Stout. 6% alcohol, 25 IBUs, introduced in 2019. I see that there's a couple of beer reviews for this one already, video reviews for this one already. They use two-row, crystal, chocolate, and Munchen malts. That's also flaked and roasted barley. So all those malted barleys and then flaked and roasted barley. And rolled oats. The hops are CTZ and Goldings. They also add lactose and peanuts. I don't know if it's peanut flour or actual peanuts. Beer Advocate with 20 reviews gives it an 88. Very good. Rate Beer just below that, 87 out of 100 with only 15 ratings, but a 45 out of 100 in the style. So they're saying, well, this is a very good beer, but in the style, these flavored stouts, it's horrible. Okay, 79 out of 100 on Untappd with 9,794 check-ins at the time of this recording. The disclosure on the can says that I've noticed, well, that's the law. It's the law. All alcoholic beverages have to have a legal disclosure somewhere on the label. Here it says stout brewed with peanuts and natural flavors added. Oh no, not another flavored beer. Ugh. Macro, middle crow, micro, everything's flavored. Well, not everything literally, but it seems like everything's flavored, no? Oh, look at this. It would be thicker in a narrower brim glass, but a medium beige head and a very dark brown appearance. Let's see, it's bright. Well, it's partly cloudy out there, but it's pretty dark, even with some daylight coming in here at 9:15. I'm just picking up a little brown, just standard brown, like a brown crayon color at the edge. I'm smelling peanut, like it smells like a Reese's peanut butter cup. I'm smelling that from a distance. And I think that's what they were shooting for, because they're showing the peanut butter cups. Does it say chocolate? No, it says natural flavoring. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Some kind of natural flavoring. Yeah, it smells kind of like peanut butter, chocolate, coffee, cream. Like a creamy peanut butter chocolate drink. We've got the Pabst hard coffee, which smells and tastes very good. Now, previously I did the espresso bonbon from Nola with a collaboration of with a North Carolina brewery. It was only a B-. It was marginally good. It tasted burnt. That was the problem. It didn't have enough peanut butter and chocolate and espresso and coffee. You know what I mean? The flavoring flavors. It just had like burnt malt flavor to me. That was the predominant thing, which I don't regard as a good thing. Let's see about this one. It's dark roasted, but it's not burnt. The body's medium. The finish is on the sweet side. Let's say about 55% sweet, 45% dry. It's like creamy chocolate peanut butter dessert. But it's beer. It's 6% alcohol. Am I against flavored beers? Do I oppose them? Do I have an issue with them? I don't really have an issue with them, because going back to 2011, I started this channel in 2010, but I wasn't doing the flavor ones yet. Back to 2011, I was drinking Belgian beers, and the Belgian beers are flavored with sugar. Oh, that's a flavoring. It's a sweetener. And then we started with the chiladas and the micheladas. You know, the micheladas and the oyster beers with the oysters, and the micheladas. Well, the chiladas have the clam broth. And And then it just goes on and on and on and on. And I used to ridicule the macro flavored beers, the malternatives, what we call that. But I had to reassess that attitude because I said, well, you know, I'm over here bragging on all these craft beers that are flavored with chocolate nibs and all of these things. And then I'm not trying your Mike's Harder, your Red's Wicked, your Smirnoffs, your Seagrams, and etc. I can't even think of some of the names of these products. There's so many now. So I started giving them a chance. And I said to myself, honestly, they're not bad. They actually taste good. I'm not a candy person though, like somebody to sit there and eat candy. When I was little I would, but now if I eat candy it'd be like chocolate, like a peanut butter cup, something like that. But the hard candy like Jolly Rancher and the Pez and stuff like that, I don't really care for that. I don't hate it. I just don't care for it. It's like juice. I never drink juice anymore. I don't hate apple juice and orange juice, you know, cranberry juice. I just don't care for it. I'd rather beer to not be flavored, you know. I'd rather a Reinheitsgebot beer, a German purity law beer, or an American, you know, if they add rice or corn of whatever form, it doesn't really bother me. But all the flavorings, it's like, okay, like my father says, for people that don't like the taste of beer, banana bread beer and all. I don't think it's necessarily that, because I do like the taste of beer. It's just people like a lot of flavored stuff, but what can you say? Like I said, macro, middle, crow, or micro, they're all doing it, so you may as well not fight it. If you can't, like Queen said in 1978, if you can't beat them, join them. It's not an immoral thing, right? You're not joining something immoral. Well, some people would think of it that way. The real ale people in England would say, it is immoral. It's not a real ale. It's fake. I wouldn't necessarily argue against what they're saying. But be that as it may, the sweetness on this is probably 4.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Honestly, the bitterness, at the most 2 out of 5 hop cones. At the most. The overall taste, I like the creaminess, the milkiness, the chocolatiness, the peanut butter orientedness of it. The roasted qualities, I would say an A. It's an A. Let's say does have enough body to be a stout too, for sure. 93 out of 100. 93 out of 100. A most excellent beer from a company that, in my experience, almost always puts out good stuff. So, hey, laissez-les bon temps relais. A most excellent flavored stout. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.